Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Nurses in Scotland are voting with their feet. There are many leaving the profession and the lowest numbers ever coming in. And the SNP don't know what to do. Well, of course, when you're not putting the money and resources into the NHS, it means that those nurses still working there are having to work incredibly hard. Stress levels are incredibly high. There's almost perpetual compulsory overtime. People are burning out, particularly in maternity and midwifery. These are at desperate levels. It's been going on for years. You don't have enough people. Those working stressed, they leave, puts even more stress on the ones that that stay. It can't go on. The NHS will implode if there's not enough people. If there's no nurses, no nursing staff, you're going to have to start closing hospitals. It's bad enough now. How much worse will it be if you lose a hospital or two? And yet, the SNP still find enough money to pay for foreign embassies, all the workers, fly an oaf all the way around the world first class, produce pretty little brochures that no one will ever read, for an independence movement that will never happen. Meanwhile, the state of nursing in Scotland is appalling. They could get more people in by offering better terms, more money. And of course, if you have more nurses, then the stress levels go down. You don't need to constantly be on the alert. You've got enough time to actually draw breath during the day. But these are unimportant. After all, it's only poor people who die. The rich people, like those high up in the SNP, well, they've all got nice private health insurance. So it doesn't really bother them, does it? And so the problem remains. But it is a doom spiral. The worse it gets, the more people leave. The more people leave, the worse it gets. Current figures show that there are only 4,560 people currently applied to study nursing. Over 5,000 left the profession last year. More will go this year. The SNP don't seem to care, do they? It's almost as though you don't care. You don't matter. Screw you. As long as independence happens, eh? And do you think an independent Scotland would have a better NHS or a worse one? Answers on a postcard to Holyrood. Not that they'll bother reading them. If you do have someone in hospital, just make sure you look after them, because it seems that no one else is going to. Thanks a lot. Bye.